Hey, tonight we're in the backyard. Just taking it easy. Great night, beautiful evening, no bugs around. The bug guy sprayed. Man, it's fantastic back here. Got the Brewers and the Cubs on. What is it about Chicago? Chicago is where Ron Renneke went to get canned, and Chicago is where Doug Melvin has decided to step aside. And you know what? When the announcement was made earlier today, some of you cheered, applauded, thought, okay, great, it's about time. And that's kind of the what have you done for me lately society. Give it to me, out of the window. I want a winner. I want it now. And if you don't give it to me now, you are worthless, you stink, you suck, and get out of here. Look, this franchise, the Milwaukee Brewers franchise, has been to the postseason 4 times. 4 times in its history. That's it. Twice under Doug Melvin. Did he make every move perfectly? No. Did he make every move that sucked? No. And if you think so, then you don't know baseball. I'm sorry, you just don't. Just admit it and move on. But for what he did, if you remember, think back to 2008 when CeCe, his first start, comes off the hill after getting that third out, a big out of an inning. It was about, I think maybe like the 6th inning. It was nothing dramatic. It was just that he screams into his glove and pumps his fist, and right then and there you knew that he made the right move. Right then and there you knew CeCe was going to change the culture inside that clubhouse. A guy like Prince Fielder bought into it. Prince Fielder was a leader on that team. And then again in 2011, this team again made a move in getting Zach Greinke and Sean Markham and putting it all together and making a run to the NLCS. But it was those guys and a guy like T-Plush. He wasn't a big-time free agent. He wasn't making $150 million. He was just a catalyst. He was a guy. And he ended up energizing not only the team, but the town. The entire state had Brewers fever. I can't tell you the last time I ever went to a Green Bay Packers football game, sat in the press box, and on the screens in the press box, everybody that was in the media, the Wisconsin media, was watching the Milwaukee Brewers because they were in the postseason. I mean, that's how big that was. And that was what Doug Melvin did to reinvigorate, re-energize a fan base that had believed they were doomed forever, and they were never going to get to a World Series. They were never going to get even to a postseason again. So Doug Melvin didn't make every move great, but he sure raised the expectations and the level of expectation regarding the fan base for the Milwaukee Brewers, because now you expect to be competitive every year. Now you expect to get to the postseason every year. Now you expect to compete with the St. Louis Cardinals. You didn't have expectations prior to Doug Melvin getting here. Yes, Dean Taylor and Wendy Seelig-Priebe, they kind of got the ball rolling with Jack Sorensic and Reed Nichols, but it was Doug Melvin that accelerated all of that, that accentuated all of that, that made you as a Brewers fan a believer, and also raised your level of expectation. And you should have expectations. I commend the Brewers fans for paying the money, going to the games, putting 3 million people through the turnstiles. That's fantastic. But Doug Melvin had a hand in that. And to discount his tenure in Wisconsin would be a travesty. Think about it. And enjoy the game.
Awesome.